Yo, Alec is here, and unfortunately today I'm just gonna make a short video about it because I just made two videos in a row, like it was 30 minutes and a 40 minutes video, and Riot actually just did it again after I just released my videos yesterday, and this is actually insane. They actually did just remove honor orbs and capsules, and there is a big talk in the community they are gonna remove your shop, which I mean I don't see the vision. I really don't see the vision. I cannot understand what Riot Game is doing right now, because as of right now you're just you want to create outrage, you want to lose people, you really want to shut down the game? Do you want us to save money for the multiplayer game you are gonna to release in like 10 years, the MMORPG? I just cannot see it. Like, how is this even a good idea? You just removed Hextech chest, and it was like a huge, such a huge impact in the community. And it's like, how can you just double down and take oh my god, I didn't even consider it. Like, as I said, when they removed Hextech chest, they took the last thing we had, but apparently we actually did had something left. We actually did still had honor orbs and like the capsules and your shop in a way, I guess, but they took everything for us. Like, legit, they are trying to strip us down in the street, and I guess we don't matter. Like, you just there are graphics showing you just lost 50% of your players. I said 20 when I was making my video, and I was raging a little bit. I was getting emotional. That number came out just from my mind. I was thinking, I saw so many people in the internet saying they will uninstall the game, but there are actual statistics saying that 50% of your players just left the game. And yeah, I don't know what is the strategy, man. Are just doing this in the hopes that every one of us will just reinstall League of Legends. Not me, because I like the game, I will play it anyway. I'm part of the problem, I guess, because what if every single guy just said, okay, for 1 month no League of Legends, we just deleted the game and let Riot see what they do. I guess we are just not that united. And again, why should we punish ourselves for Riot Games abusing us? But to double down on it so fast, so fast, how is it called? The fire is still smoldering from the Hextech chest, and people are so mad about it, and for you to just not give a single fuck and just show the middle finger to your whole community. You didn't come out with anything. You just after the removal of the hex textures, they came out with that phony video where they explain why they are doing it, because people are not buying skins and we need money. And I just made a video. There are so many possibilities for you to make money and make people happy, but I guess they really don't care. I guess they actually don't care about what the community says. And it's not only that, but so many games over the years proved that just going against your own player base, it's a dead wish. I don't think there is a game or a company, I don't care who you are, legit, I don't care who you are. Even if you are a giant like Ubisoft, like just showing the middle finger to your player base constantly and not respecting them and giving them less, and your only business model being aggressive, uh, just toxic behaviors. It's funny in a game that they are just talking about how they want to remove toxicity and they want to have a better game, a better environment, and They, as of right now, are the most toxic thing around the game. Like legit, I don't think there is so much toxicity in the game, as Riot Game just proves they actually don't give a fuck about the player base. Like you just like want to commit suicide. Like as of right now, Riot Games as a company, you are just like committing financial suicide. I don't think there is a better word for it, because you cannot expect this to go well for you. Like you just like want to sacrifice, I don't know, like 20 to 30% of your player base for what? In hopes that people will start buying more skins. You are still releasing very mediocre or just like bad skins. Like again, if I play a Blitzcrank, I will just like pick definitely not Blitzcrank, which was a skin released, I said 10 years ago. It's actually released 14 years ago. Definitely not Blitzcrank was released in 2011. Yeah, after a Google search, I just realized like you legit released your best skin on a champion. Like the most talk about anyway. Maybe you have a skin that sold better. I don't care. But still, like if you ask somebody about a skin on Blitzcrank, that's like the one that comes to mind. Like it's definitely not Udyr or Spirit Guard Udyr. It's not like the new skins. Like the skins are so dead. Like if I think uh, off of my mind, like for a skin on Cho'Gath, for example, it's Gentleman Cho'Gath. Everybody knows Gentleman Cho'Gath. Why does everybody know Gentleman Cho'Gath, but not other type of skins, like the new skins? Like sure, maybe you have a favorite skin that you really played that was released like a few like 1 2 years ago, even though some champions don't get skins for years. Like I know there was some random, like I was playing Ornn, and at one point I checked and his last skin was released 5 years ago, and I like what if I like this champion? Do you really need to release the 17 or 18 skin on Lux and Ahri? And cool, I know people buy them a lot more, but you really just don't understand how player works. Like just like me as a player, if I just like feel you don't care about me, I might just like start looking the other way, and I'm just like I will play this game until I have friends that play this game. But I'm gonna tell you, it's like it's fewer and fewer, right? I have like one more friend who really like invests a lot of time into the game, and I know there are still communities around the game, and it's fun to watch content from Kadrel, and it's fun to watch LEC yet, but like after we lose Faker, after we lose Caps in Europe, after yeah, NA it's already kind of dead, has zero personality, as toxic as and as bad as was Double Lift and like Bjorkson, like they left the scene, and like Bwipo, it's a little bit on my mind when I think about NA. It's like the pro scene is starting to lose the names, and you are not investing in the pro scene anymore. You never actually really did invest in that pro scene. Like we are not talking here about 2016, but after the pandemic, it was just like it's a downhill trend, and you think doubling down on like things that anger your player base is not how you are gonna save the game. Like your shop, like that was the only way so many people were actually still buying skins. You think removing that will make me I was buying skins from your shop for champs. I never actually played that much. It's just like if I see a skin there for like $5, $10, like I will just like buy the $20 pack for RP, and just like buy a few skins from there that I might never use, but I buy them because I see like it's a 60 or like a 50% discount, and I buy it. But if I never got that offer, I will have never actually invested the money into your game. It's like I don't even understand how is this so hard to understand. Like what is going on with this company? It's like just like I know. It's like this is I'm legit out of words, because like I feel like we might lose the game in a few years, and I'm so sad because again I invested this so much time into this game. Like since 2013 I'm playing. This is like 12 years as of right now. I legit played for 12 years, and of course I didn't expect this game to be immortal in a way, but for how big it was and the fact that I just like again I started making content for this game because I love it even though I know it's in a downtrend, but this season made me excited because they started trying new things in the game with the Noxus, and the trailer was pretty good, and I was like for sure they will try to actually like improve stuff, and they are trying to bring back and like the maps and stuff like that, and the arcane RAM was so good, and now all of a sudden they are actually doing every single thing they should not do. They actually just like anger the community. They double down while the community is quite on fire, and like I even saw a clip from Cadrel just like a few minutes ago, and he's like, oh, actually on the same opinion as me, but because like he also feels, and he's big and he knows the industry much better than I do because he was in it and he was a pro player, and he's such a huge moving factor in this community, and like it's insane what he does and how much uh, population he is actually bringing into this game. And like legit think about it, like if you have 1 million players at every hour of the day in League of Legends, he has like 200,000-300,000 at times on his stream. Like the league community, it's so big when it comes to maybe I don't understand stuff because they simply might just like quit on Europe, quit on America, just like they will take profit in the fact that maybe Chinese people will buy skins and will invest into the game anyway, because I know the community, the huge community is there, is not here, even though we are still very big servers. I don't know, like this is like I'm just trying to make sense of it. I made this video because I really need to say what's on my soul. The fact that we are actually losing our last like things that actually connected us to the game in a way that is fun, in a way that shows that Riot not doesn't only care about the money, because this is how it feels like. Riot Games, I don't know if anybody ever will see this video from you, but when you are doing this, you just like say, hey, I don't care about the player base. I don't care about what you want. We only care about what we want, and we want money. That's pretty simple. It's so ironic coming from you, the company that actually came with the idea of making this game free to play. For those who don't know, when Riot Game came out, so many people were against them and didn't want to support them because uh, when they came with the idea and they said they will not sell the game, they will give this game for free. And there was another game which name I miss right now, and I apologize for that, but like that game came with money, and they like tried, it was still a MOBA, and like they tried to compete with Riot, but Riot Game just crushed them. The League of Legends just crushed that game. uh, and it worked so well, but they never understood what made them great, and that this mentality and the love and the passion they had for this project and how they will make money off of it was something that we also liked. And over the years they dropped in quality. They started to not see anymore that we, the player base, made them. And hey, let's say the game is actually dying. Like the game is actually dying, slowly but surely the game is dying. Like the game is old. Maybe a League of Legends 2 must come to like create something new, even though again this is not something only about Riot Games. I am seeing this in the most games. Like online multiplayer gaming is not in a good spot. Like you don't really have a good MMORPG. You don't really have like, it's still the same. Like you still have things tried to come, like people really like don't talk so much about Fortnite anymore. Like it became a meme. uh, what what's the game, what are the games people are still going for? Like CSGO or CS2, how is it called right now? League of Legends. People are still playing WoW. So World of Warcraft. So like what? Like, nothing new came that was so good that people just left these games. No, you still have a game that is loved by a lot of people. And I have friends who will, I really don't care about your skins. They will never buy a skin. They never bought a skin. I didn't buy a skin for a long time, not because I didn't want to help the company. It was just like I didn't have money. And there are other people who are in my position. You show zero interest in the player base that maybe they really cannot afford the prices. And it was a joy for them to get the skins. Even if it was free, even if it was on a champ and they never played, it was still a joy for them. You don't know the situation of every single player, and the fact that you really don't care. Like you had pro players who whose story was they were coming from poverty, and like they didn't had any money, they had to leave home like to become great in this game. Maybe you don't have the support of your parents, and uh, it's like small stuff that keep you in. Even that you get that you are a main on Z and you get that like basic white skin on Z, like Shockblade Z if I'm not wrong. So you just get that and you are like 15, 16, and you just like your heart pounds because you are so happy you have a skin and you never got the money to actually buy the skin. You are playing on a potato PC, everybody flames you for the fact that you are lagging and stuff like that. But stuff like that keep you in games, you know. It's like it's nice to see like you have a little bit of luck and the company cares about you, and hey, I'm gonna invest a little bit more, I'm gonna try a little bit more. And now they are actually just taking everything. Is if you don't have the money, you do not deserve it. Skin should not, the game is still free, right? Like I mean the game is still free. Skin, you can play without a skin, okay, cool. It's not about the money, it's again about the fact that they don't care and they show they don't understand. Like how can you double down so fast now after what you just did? Like it's again, it's financial suicide. You will create the outrage that not only the people who didn't care about the story until now, but you'll you might just create a culture that is bad to buy the skins. You are working against yourself. And yeah, I said I will just try to make this video short. It's like it's already getting close to 20 minutes, and yeah, I cannot believe. I don't want to believe what Riot just did, and yeah, for a guy who loves this game and wants to see it prosper, and I kind of want to, you know, maybe have kids soon, and like I said, hey, it will. I was joking with my wife, like maybe we get to play League of Legends or TFT with my kids, but you know that would be fun. I don't know, just like jokes. And now I realize I might never get to play League of Legends with nobody, because if they continue in this system, yeah, the game might just like die. And it's not dying because the game is bad, it's dying because Riot is doing everything possible for people to actually hate them so much that people like we won't play the game anymore. Like Riot is trying to force us into hating them, like showing us the middle finger in every way possible. So yeah, follow, subscribe, share this video if you think what I said here maybe reaches somebody who I don't think, like if Cadral saying it's sad what's happening doesn't help. I mean, I don't know, maybe it needs to come from all of us for them to actually see what they are doing right now is just like sad. Like I'm actually sad right now. Have a nice one. See ya in the next video.